Hi Archers! 1.4.0 is just around the corner, or some of you may already have it. It is set to release on the 21st of March. In this video, we'll be going through the patch notes detailing the newly added content, changes, and bug fixes. My name is Teeds. Feel free to subscribe and click the bell for more Archero videos. As English is not Archero's devs' first language, I'll be making very slight changes so you can understand better. First, what's new? Co-op mode. In this brand new mode, you'll be able to play with your friends and other players. This mode is a cross-platform. That means you'll be able to play with iOS even if you're on Android and vice versa. One player will need to create a room and the other will need to join them by entering the room code. You'll find the co-op mode in the event section. You'll be able to play co-op 10 times a day and it does not cost any energy. You'll receive rewards such as gems, gold, and experience. In order to balance things, everyone will start with the hero's base stats. So I've already tested the new update. You can find the videos for that linked in the description box below. They state that you earn gems, gold, and experience, but in my experience, I also picked up a key in my first run. They did not mention this, but in the new co-op mode, it seems you can also pick up gold chest keys. The new co-op mode is capped at level 100. They do state that you start with the hero's base stats to make it balanced and fair. Some suggestions I have on how they could improve this mode is to add a matchmaking function. I don't like having to always coordinate a time to play this, so this would work really well for those who just want to jump in and play. With the new co-op mode, I hope down the line they implement co-op progression. It would be very fun to go through chapters together with another player. The way I'm thinking this could be implemented is by making a separate progress world tab, so you know how you can tap on the hero mode / normal mode. Maybe in the future they could implement co-op mode on there as well. Next, Hero Adventure. Challenge yourself in this endless mode Archer. This mode will be available in the event section, with a cost of 15 energy and doable a second time by spending gems. Your goal is to reach the highest stage you can with 3 heroes. You'll be able to choose a new hero when your first one dies. They'll share the same equipment. With a background that reviews all the chapters you know so far, this mode is full of rewards that include sapphires and scrolls. The boss will also have a chance to drop a common item. In this new mode, you'll be able to find a new NPC that offers new abilities. Some of them are new and some of them are known. So you can choose 3 heroes that you own. My tip to you is before you enter Hero's Adventure, equip your worst, best hero. You want to save your strongest heroes for the later stages as the stages get harder. So for me personally, I would equip Furren, then switch to either Meowgic or Helix. If you're a paying player, then I would use Helix or Meowgic and switch to Sylvan last. When a hero dies, you do not lose your abilities or any stats, it just carries over. A suggestion to improve this is to remove the level cap. So in this mode, it does cap at level 10 like your normal chapters. This is endless mode. I think they should remove the cap since this mode can be very long. Considering how hard the enemies get the further you go, a level cap does not make any sense. Another suggestion is to add a leaderboard. I know this might be a little hard to implement a fair ranking system since everyone has different gear and level. I'm sure they can categorize it by something, maybe by paid or not paid and so on. It doesn't have to be exact, but if they did something like this, making the ranking fair as possible would be enough in my opinion. I will also be making a brand new tier list and collecting all the abilities that are added into that new mode. This mode actually makes some of the other abilities even stronger, so I will have that out as soon as possible after I've done some more testing. Hero mode chapters 6 and 7 have been added. I'll take a shot at those very soon. New hero Shari has been added, born of the magical woodlands. She's in touch with nature. Skills: summons a thorned vine to attack enemies. First look of Shari will be linked in the description box if you're interested. Other than that, my TLDR of the first look at Shari is that I don't find her very strong. This conclusion is without doing the math and testing, but I'll have that out soon. It's also good to note that her thorned vines spawn on hit and not on death. Daily login rewards. You'll be able to claim a gift every day you start the game, including gems, chest keys, sapphires, and scrolls. It lasts 15 days and is not renewable. You'll find this on the top left of your world tab. So as you can see here, there are so many rewards. I really love this, so make sure you log in every day to obtain these awards. Day 15, you get an epic item. I'm a little sad because I completely forgot about this, so I will probably not reach the epic item. What has changed? Xmas and Spring Festival's events now have been removed, so it is harder to get sapphires without these events. Apart from select normal chapters, the best way may have to be the endless mode, but it's not up every day and it can be very long. Spirits have been slightly buffed by adding them inherit leader's attack. Players were confused on what this meant, including me, but apparently it means that the spirits now give attack bonus to your hero. But that description does not match the change, so it could mean that the spirit is buffed based on your hero's attack. I'll test this out in the future, but it's a little confusing right now. You can now buy chapter packs without buying the first chapter pack. So for any paying players, the chapter packs are really, really good deals. You can now just skip to the chapter you're on and buy that chapter pack. And as you progress through Archero, the chapter packs do get more expensive, but they do get better in value. Bug fixes. Enhanced equipment talent was not applied to spirits / bracelets / lockets is now fixed and works for all equipment. Phantom Cloak thorn damage has now been added. Smart ability, which was not working so far, has now been fixed. This one is interesting to me because no one would have known, but I'm curious to see how much actual XP you gain from this ability now. I still don't think this ability will be better than any of the other abilities we pick up because it doesn't really offer anything, and because our level does cap at 10. But if they do remove the cap on endless mode, the smart ability would be very strong in there. Some lockets that were working no matter the amount of HP you had have now been fixed. I actually hope they were going to change this by making the lockets active all the time, but at the moment it is under 20% HP, which is not that great in my opinion. Optimization of event difficulty. This one is interesting to me as well because I'm not sure what they changed. After further testing, I still get hit for quite a lot and it doesn't seem easier either. I wish they detailed more into this. Did they make it harder? Did they make it easier? What did they change? Optimization of servers, which will fix loss of experience and chapter progression. I'm very happy that they have fixed this because I know some players have disconnected and lose their progression and their drops. Very unlucky players have experienced completing a chapter they were stuck on, only to lose the progression, so I'm happy they fixed this. Time reward window that was popping up randomly is now fixed. I had no idea this was a bug. I thought this was actually implemented into the last patch. Thank goodness now because that was super annoying, but they've heard our concerns. This is all they've shared. In my opinion, overall, I'm quite happy with the patch. I'm excited for you watchers to try it and let me know your thoughts. I do think there are some more improvements they can make, but baby steps, and I do think it is a step in the right direction. They could do a lot with what they've implemented so far, especially with the new co-op mode. I found it to be smooth overall. That makes me think about the possibilities they could do with that. What I'm really hoping for is a little bit more of competitiveness into the game. I don't think PvP would be fun in Archero, but like I said earlier with the leaderboards, having something competitive would give more players an initiative to keep playing. So apart from leaderboards, maybe speed runs or something like that. We could see who beat chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, and so on the fastest. Adding a competitive aspect into Archero gives the player another goal and another reason for the player to play. Maybe I'll make something on my own for all of us here until they do something like that, but maybe they will never do that. So if you have any idea on how I could make a fair ranking system for speedruns and for leaderboards, please let me know in the comments down below. My second suggestion is guilds. Guilds would be so fun. Another idea to keep players engaged is to add guild points. Guild points would add to your guild and they will give you rewards or something like that. Something that feels like you're building a guild together. And my last suggestion is cosmetics for your heroes, for your equipment, and for your weapon. These cosmetics could cost gems or real money, and I know some players will not like that, but hear me out. Cosmetics are not something that is needed in the game, but a lot of players would love to have. Cosmetics in other games usually cost real money anyway. This makes it easier to divide the income for Archero, so they could put less money making strategies into items and improve drop rates, and focus money strategies in cosmetics instead. Of course, I do think they should give players a chance to grab free cosmetics or lower tier cosmetics so everyone has a little bit of something, but it would be cool if you could also buy things for your weapons like projectile looks, like maybe even Meowstic shooting out that rainbow cat. But this is all just a quick rundown of the idea. I did come from another game who purely made money off cosmetics, which turned out really well because it did not affect the gameplay at all. And since we have co-op mode, it would be nice to show off our skins and stuff. That is all for today's video. If you have the update or when you do, let me know your thoughts and what you would like to see in future updates for Archero. Subscribe and click the bell for more Archero videos. Like the video if you're excited for this huge update. I hope to see you again for the next one. Bye!